Hello, again, it's Mark Bryant. I'm the Public Information Officer for the Mobile County Health Department. Again, apologize for the audio issues we've been having. In case you didn't know, we've been having to do these remotely because we're working from home. I have my bride with me today. She is checking to see if the audio sounds okay before we proceed because I don't want to waste another episode of your time. Okay, she's saying the sound's good. Does it sound loud? Is this is the sound all right? Okay, well I guess the sound's good. So again, sorry about these issues we've been having. Okay, well let me just start off. This is for April 9th. The numbers we have as of this morning for confirmed cases in Alabama, 2,603. In Mobile County, 294. Reported deaths in the state of Alabama, 70. And in Mobile County, 9. Yesterday afternoon, after our broadcast, Dr. Eichel, after talking with Mobile Mayor Sandy Stimson and Missouri Ludgood with the Mobile County Commission, came up with a message to the public about the use of cloth face coverings while you're out to help try to eliminate the possibilities for catching the coronavirus. And this is from Dr. Aishu. I encourage people when they are performing essential shopping, please wear a cottage industry cloth mask. Wash your hands frequently and maintain physical distancing of 6 feet from others. This guidance is based on recommendations from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention issued on April 3rd. The CDC stated the cloth face coverings recommended are not surgical masks or N95 respirators. These are critical supplies that must continue to be reserved for healthcare workers and other medical first responders. Over 275 healthcare workers in Alabama have tested positive for COVID 19 and they need their personal protective equipment or PPE. Do not pilfer or steal PPE from hospitals, first responders, or medical providers. Instructions on how to wear a cloth mask and how to make the mask from materials you have at home can be found at the CDC website. That's cdc.gov /coronavirus /2019 NCOV /prevent getting sick DIY cloth face coverings. If you just go to the CDC website, you can find them. Or we have this on our Facebook page and our website, so you can easily get those. And he finishes based on CDC recommendations. The Alabama Grocers Association has instructed Alabama grocery retail employees to wear masks. So that was from Dr. Arsenal yesterday. Um, and then this morning, with our daily dashboard, we encourage everyone to wear a cottage industry cloth mask, bandana, or face covering when performing essential retailing. Wash your hands frequently and maintain physical distancing of 6 feet from others. We anticipate establishing the unified command within the next 72 hours. Um, and another issue, Mayor Stimson posted this on his Facebook last night. Today, we visited 20 grocery stores across Mobile to see how they are doing with our new guidelines on social distancing. It's important because grocery stores are a common place where coronavirus may be transmitted. The stores we visited generally were doing a good job of sanitizing their shopping carts and touch points. They were mixed results as far as employees wearing protective gear, and we observed very few customers wearing masks and gloves. We also observed several best practices, which we are compiling and will share with others to improve their safety. If you want to see his full post, please go to his Facebook page, which is Sandy Stimson Mobile. Today, the CDC has issued interim guidance for implementing safety practices for critical infrastructure workers who may have had exposure to a person with suspected or confirmed COVID-19. Uh, Dr. Randy Murphy, our epidemiologist, said this is very important. She asked me to share this. It is important for employers and employees of essential businesses uh, thought to be exposed can work from can work if they follow these guidelines. That more information is available again from the CDC website. Some of the infrastructure, if they've had exposure but remain asymptomatic, should adhere to the following practices prior to and during their work shift. To pre-screen, employers should measure the employee's temperature and assess symptoms prior to them starting work. Regular monitoring. As long as the employee doesn't have a temperature or symptoms, they should self monitor under the supervision of their employer's occupational health program. Wear a mask. The employee should wear a mask at all times while in the workplace for 14 days after last exposure. Employers can issue face masks or can approve employees supplied cloth mask coverings in the event of shortages. Social distancing. The employee should maintain 6 feet and practice social distancing as work permits. And disinfect and clean workspaces. Clean and disinfect all areas such as offices, bathrooms, common areas, and shared electronic equipment. Again, if you want to see more on that, we do have it on our Facebook page and our website, mchd.org. All right. Now, as promised, yesterday we continue to expand our patient characteristics that Dr. Murphy obtains from information from the Alabama Department of Public Health surveillance system. As of 7 p.m. last night from Mobile County, they report 250 cases, 40 who have been hospitalized. The largest age group of 97 has been between the ages of 25 and 49. Females have made up 60% of the cases. Uh, the largest number for race have been African Americans at 48%, but unfortunately 57% are not identified at this time. And for a lot of these reports, these were uh, just beginning research, and the information is being gathered and added to. So we hope to a lot of the other unknown will be figured out later. And for the zip codes, the largest number has been 35 and 36695, but there have also been 35 and other zip codes that start with 365, but those would have less than 5 patients in that zip code and they'd be less than 20,000. Now, this is the new information we were able to add today for hospitalization. Among the 40 patients hospitalized with laboratory confirmed COVID 19 disease, um, 3 were age 25 to 49, 15 were age 50 to 64, and 22 were more than 65. Among hospitalized patients with known sex and race, 24% were male and 31% were African Americans. For deaths, 7 patients who died from COVID 19 illness were between the ages of 53 and 78. 6 were male and 5 were African American. They each had underlying medical conditions, developed symptoms consistent with COVID 19, and were hospitalized at the time of their death. Okay, for testing numbers, as of Wednesday, the number of tests performed in Mobile County by lab is 1,631. According to the Alabama Department of Public Health, the statewide number of tested is 20,605, and the statewide number of hospitalizations is 333. If you notice, the number of lab results tests have gone greatly increased lately, and that is as more companies, commercial companies, are joining um, their effort. And one that the Mobile County Health Department has worked with for many years has been LabCorp. And when we mentioned about how the results are coming back so much faster now that they've been able to improve the processes, we got this comment from them. Thank you so much to the hardworking team at LabCorp for your response time and results reporting for our COVID-19 test orders. We appreciate our shared commitment to care for patients, especially during this extraordinary time. All right. Well, we did manage to get a few more answers from the media, questions from the media and our Facebook followers. One today, this is from one of our Facebook followers. This was talking about Baldwin County, but they reached out to us because that is a separate health entity. Uh, they just wanted to say that they had a child under 18 and they were having problems getting the test done for them. And they were told, even though a doctor had written a prescription, that they would not test the child because they were under the age of 18. I brought that to Dr. Murphy, our epidemiologist, and she said she knows of no regulations affecting the age of when a test can be performed. Because in fact, two of our patients in Mobile County who have tested positive were under the age of 18. So we're not sure because again, Baldwin County falls under the another health entity, and it's not the Mobile County Health Department. So we can't answer that exactly. Another question from Facebook: how safe is delivery and takeout? Um, this one, I reached out to Brad Phillips, who's in charge of our inspection services. That's the department that does the restaurant inspections. When you go to the restaurants, you see the scores behind the counter. Um, so he said, there is no indication that COVID 19 can be spread by ingestion of foods as it attaches to receptors in the respiratory system and not the digestive system. So, again, from the beginning, we've definitely encouraged people to support our local restaurants by doing the drive-through, either the drive-through or takeout. It's important that we keep these businesses going through this time. So whatever you can do to help them, please do so. And right before we went on the air, we did get one more question from the media. Can we address the number of recovered patients? Do you guys have those numbers? Actually, we're not trying to follow up as much on those. That's like ongoing investigation. Right now, with all these new positive tests we have, our disease investigation specialists are focusing on them because it's important to deal with the new cases that they go speak to the patient, speak to their family, see where they have been, and then work out from there. So eventually we'll get try to get more people involved that can help with the back going doing more research on the cases, and we can fill in more information. But as of this time, uh, it's just not something we're able to do. So that is all the questions for today. We appreciate it. Again, if you do have questions that you would like our staff to answer, please send them to me by email to m as in Mark Bryant Bryant at mchd.org. If you post the question on Facebook, we have so many posts. There's a very good chance we'll miss it. You send the email to me directly. I can be sure to get that, and we'll try to get one of our experts here at the Mobile County Health Department to answer it. So again, please follow us if you're watching this on Facebook. I love MCHD. Afterwards, this video will be uploaded to our YouTube page, and then please follow any information on our website, mchd.org. Some people have said they've had trouble reading the JPEG versions of a lot of the dashboards that we upload. That's just the way it does it, but we do have a full PDF version that you can view on our website under the news drop. So until then, we'll see you tomorrow. Be safe out there.